Hi, I'm David Cole, and this is for every solo dad and every solo mom who's ever cried in silence after putting the kids to bed, who's ever stared at an empty fridge with empty pockets and wondered, God, how did I end up here? This is for the ones who stayed, the ones who kept showing up, even when no one clapped for them, even when the weight of it all nearly broke their back. Let's begin. The day I thought about ending my life, my daughter was eating toast on the floor. She had no idea her daddy was drowning in silence. No idea that I'd cried in the bathroom for 20 minutes before making her breakfast. No idea I'd stared at my phone, wondering if I should call someone or just disappear. But she smiled at me, and I remembered I'm all she's got. And somehow, that became enough to get me through the day. But one day turns into weeks, then months, then years. You start to wonder, is this all there is for me? Wake up, pack the lunch, work, pay bills, stretch the budget, smile through the pain, cry when nobody's watching, do it all again tomorrow. No one prepares you for how lonely solo parenting is. They see your strength, but they don't see your fear. They see your sacrifice, but they don't hear your silent prayers. God, just help me make it to Friday. I used to pray that a lot, and sometimes I'd curse at God. Other times, I'd sit in silence because I didn't even have words anymore. But something changed the day I opened my Bible again, not out of faith, but out of desperation. I landed on Psalm 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. I didn't feel saved. I didn't feel whole, but I did feel seen, and that was enough to keep going. I started reading one verse a day, even when I didn't believe it, even when I was mad at God, even when I didn't feel spiritual at all, because deep down, I needed something real. I needed something that wouldn't leave me like people did. So I started rebuilding, not perfectly, not instantly, but faithfully. I started speaking life into myself again. I'm not a failure. I'm not alone. My kids don't need perfect, they need present. God, give me strength just for today. And slowly, God did. I began to notice small wins. My daughter's laughter, a peaceful night's sleep, a job that paid just enough, a stranger who smiled, a worship song that felt like it was written just for me. Each day, a little more light, a little more hope, a little more me. If you're listening to this right now, and you're barely hanging on, you're not weak, you're not forgotten, you're not failing, you're rising. Every tear you've cried in secret is seen, every quiet meal you made, every hug you gave when you needed one yourself, every bill you paid with prayers, God saw it all, and He is not done with you yet. Your story isn't over, your best years aren't behind you. Your kids are watching you become the warrior they'll one day remember. Not for being perfect, but for never giving up. There's a YouTuber named Ruslan, a man of faith, discipline, and honest growth. He talks about being a father, a believer, a builder, and how to rise from struggle into strength. That's the energy I want to carry as a solo parent. This isn't just survival, this is testimony. So here's what I'll leave you with. Cry if you need to, fall apart if you must, but get back up. Because your kids are learning how to fight by watching you stand. And to every solo mom, I see you too. I see the way you show up with strength they don't even write about. I see how you love them fiercely even when your own heart is shattered. You are the definition of divine resilience, and you are not invisible. We may be parenting solo, but we are never walking alone. If this story speaks to you, check the description for tools that can support your healing, faith, and solo parenting journey. You'll find a Fiverr affiliate link where you can discover affordable support for therapy worksheets, custom prayer journals, faith-based coaching, or even help building your own story into an ebook or blog. And if you're on a budget, a few free tools can go a long way. The YouVersion Bible App for daily encouragement and study. Canva to create vision boards, prayer cards, or your own affirmations. And Notion to journal, plan your week, and track your mental wellness. You're not alone. Real support is just one click away. God is still with us, and hope is still alive. Let's rise together. Because solo doesn't mean small, it means unstoppable. I'm David Cole. Keep living in God grace.